Good morning, YouTube. Happy Saturday. It is the Curvy Jones checking in with you for my week 52 vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss update. I had my surgery December 21st, 2012 with Dr. Guillermo Alvarez in Piedras Negras, Mexico with Endo Bariatric. That makes today my 1-year surgiversary. I'm celebrating 1 year since having my surgery. It has been an amazing, fantastic, awesome year, best year ever, full of big, huge, life-changing events, and most of them weight loss related, but basically it's been the greatest year ever, and I can't wait to see what next year has in store for me. Very briefly, before I jump into all the surgiversary stuff, I want to wave hi to all my subscribers. If you are new to my channel, thank you for following me. Sorry I don't update as often as a lot of people, but it's not that I don't have anything to say, I'm just very lazy. So I know a lot of people say, well, I stopped updating because I didn't have anything to say. I usually have tons to say or complain about, but I'm very lazy. So I do try to get in here and update once a week at least, and talk about the journey. If you are pre-op and you have any questions that you want answered, we'll gather all those up and I'll do one video. You can also shoot me an email at thecurvyjones@gmail.com and I will answer you offline if you like. If you have a very general question, there are tons of people here on YouTube that answer questions or share so much more of their journey, so I'm positive you can find an answer here on YouTube. So very, very quickly, my weight loss journey started in March 2012. I was 273.3. That was my birthday. That number scared me to pieces. So I went to brunch and then I went on a diet. And I bounced between like 240, 270, 260, 265, 250. I did that for months, for about 6 months. I never really got below 240. And I was already getting burnt out and not really able to kick it into high gear, lose a significant amount of weight. So I knew that I needed help before I gained everything back. By the time I decided to have surgery, I was 255 pounds. I contacted Dr. Alvarez and his patient coordinator, Susan, in late October, and this was after I had attended a seminar and inquired about surgery dates, and I found that they only had about 4 dates left for December. So if I was going to do it, I needed to decide to do it now. I need to find the money to do it. So my new full-time job became looking for money. So I was able to secure loans, yes, loans, to have my surgery, one for the bulk of the surgery, the other for a balance since I was financing, and that also paid for travel for me and my best friend to travel to San Antonio and then Piedras Negras for my surgery. So my best friend and I flew to San Antonio on December 20th. We got picked up there, driven to Eagle Pass, Texas, which is right on the Texas-Mexico border, and we stayed the night in a hotel there. The next morning around 8 o'clock, we were picked up and driven over the Texas-Mexico border. Piedras Negras, or well, Endo Bariatric, or Dr. Alvarez's office, is no less than 10 minutes away from the border. He's really right there. So by about 9 or 9:30, I was sitting in his office having a very nice conversation. He's immediately comforting. He has a very nice bedside manner, very like calm, reassuring way of speaking. He asked if I had any questions. He explained the procedure, everything that was going to happen from start to finish. We talked about pain management, and my favorite quote is, "It's 2012. There's no reason anyone should be in pain. You will not be in pain." That's my favorite sentence ever. So then we headed up to the hospital, and I had blood drawn. I had some labs done. I had an X-ray. And I changed into the hospital gown, and I hopped into bed, and the anesthesiologist came in to chat a bit. There's a translator and a nurse in the room to sort of help out. They started my IV. Anesthesiologist was like, okay, we're ready to go. And they put something in my IV, and then I was waking up. I think I was being wheeled out around this time last year, around 10 o'clock, and no joke, I was back around 10:30. It took like 30 minutes. 30 minutes can change your life. It really, really can. And I remember that whole time. I remember waking up from surgery thinking, what did I just do? And as time went on, I was still thinking, what did I just do? But then the weight started coming off, and then I was kind of happy about what I just did. Really in no time, I was under 240, which I had been like trying to get for like 6 months. But I knew with previous weight loss efforts, I had seen 240 and 230. I came to Atlanta, I was 220 pounds, and the lowest I had ever gotten was like 218 in 2007, and then I gained all my weight back. So once I got under 218, then I felt like I was really doing something. I was really like in new territory. So it took me to, I think on June 30th, I hit Wonderland, and I have been kind of working my way down ever since then. So I started my journey at 273.3. On day of surgery, I was 250. That was after it's supposed to be a 10-day liquid diet, but I think I did 14 days because I was so tired of eating by that point. I wanted to be done. So I think I started my liquid diet on like December 10th. So I was 250 on day of surgery, and today I'm 186. So that is a total loss of, I think, like 64 pounds something. I don't know. At one point it was 70 pounds lost, and I can't add. I should look that up. Sorry. Because I had it in my head. 250 minus 186. 64 pounds since surgery. I have been as low as 183, but I bounced up due to Mother Nature and all that good stuff. But 64 pounds lost since surgery, and overall 87 pounds lost. So I did, of course I had hit 183, so it was 90, but 3 pounds, whatever. So that's where I am. Let me do a back up, and I'll do a body shot so you can see what I'm looking like. I tried to wear something a little clingy so you could see what I actually look like, but here I am. I am wearing a size 12 jeans. If they're really stretchy, I could probably get into a size 10, but I haven't tried yet. So I'm still wearing my size 12 jeans, about size 10 slacks if they're stretch. If not, I can usually get into a 12, 14 if they're cut small, but I refuse to wear size 14 anything, so 12 it is. Size 8 to 10 dress. I actually wore a size 6 dress the other week, but I'm not delusional enough to think that I wear a size 6 anything quite yet. And shirts anywhere from a small to a large. It depends on the cut. I like a medium. If I pick up a medium, I can usually wear it. And depending on the cut, I can wear a small. T-shirts, I usually wear a medium or a small. Sweaters, I get a large because I like the room. So this is what I'm looking like. I'm very happy with what I see in the mirror these days. Of course, I'm not satisfied or content, but I am very happy to be where I am. I don't remember the 180s. I don't remember being 180 anything. I remember 115, and I remember over 200. So I feel like this is a point I've never been before. I've definitely never worn a size 6 dress, a size 8 dress. I've never worn size 10 pants in my life. I've never bought size 10 pants in my life. I went from like junior sizes to plus sizes with a quickness. So the smallest size I ever remember being was a 12, and now I'm sub 12 for slacks at least, and that's a really great feeling. I like that. So I'm very, very happy with where I am right now. I do have a little bit of loose skin. You know, I got the flappies here that I don't really care about. Pretty saggy in the boobies, but a great bra does wonders. A little bit of loose skin, especially here on my lower belly, and a lot on my thighs. I had big, huge thighs. So especially on my inner thigh, I do have quite a bit of loose skin, but I don't think I'm gonna do surgery. It's not that bad. We'll see once I hit goal, but it's not bad enough for me to go under the knife again. But if I did, I would definitely have a lift and reduction in my breasts. And you know, I'll probably maybe fix a little in the stomach, but it's honestly not bad enough really for me to even consider taking out more loans for surgery. So if I did anything, it would be the chest. So, but I'm pretty happy with how things are. I wanted to do a little exercise. Nikki Hona, who is a YouTuber, she had lap band with plication. She recently hit her goal weight and had her surgery, and she did like a little journiversary exercise. So I kind of wanted to answer a couple of the questions that she posted, because I think they produce a lot of thought instead of just like talking about the last 12 months. Yeah, so let's go. So question number 1, what was harder than expected? Harder than expected for me, just knowing I can't eat how much I want. And it's a blessing and a curse. It's the whole reason we have surgery, is to manage our portion sizes. But after a while, at least for me, I could eat whatever I wanted. And I tried to make great choices as to what I ate, but I don't have food complications. There aren't foods that make me sick. There aren't foods that I don't dump or anything. So I have a very normal food experience. So if I sit down to a plate of something delicious, I want to eat it all, and I can't. And that sucks. So that was a lot harder than I expected it to be. What was easier than expected? I think what was easier than expected for me was finding clothes. I lucked out in being able to find pretty much a whole new wardrobe for like literally a couple $100s. I would go to Value Village every couple of months and pick up, the next size down, and be able to wear that, for a few months. I think a really hard thing about weight loss surgery is how fast you drop weight, how fast you drop your sizes. Like one day your pants fit and the next day your butt's sagging, and you need like a belt, and your shirt's too blousy and it's flapping in the wind, and you're like, oh, I guess this is too big. But I did not find a lot of stress about clothing. I really expected to, but I didn't. That was kind of the easiest part. What are you most proud of? That's a toughie, but I mean, it's probably a cop-out to say my entire journey, but when I say I've never been here before, I really mean I've never been here before. I've never been this small. I've not been this light in decades. I look like I want to look. I was able to take what I did not like about my appearance and completely turn it all the way around. I did go and buy contacts. I'm just too lazy to put them in a lot of days, but I bought new glasses, so these mothers are stylish. You know, I got new hair, I bought new clothes. I feel like I have transformed myself into what I want to see when I look in the mirror, and not based on anybody or anything. I'm not, you know, trying to look like any celebrity or any famous person. I want to look like me. I want to look on the outside the way I think I look in my head, if that makes any sense. What do you need to work on more? Exercise. Yes, because I hate it. So I will talk myself out of working out every single day. I will get up in the morning and say, okay, you're going to do a walk, and then I won't do it because I don't feel like it. Exercise and water. Working on water, and trying to get back in the workout mode. Winter is like hibernation for me, so yeah, so that's what I need to work on. My food, thankfully, is not too bad. I do have my junky moments, but like I said before, I was a low carber for a long time before I found weight loss surgery, and I just feel good when I eat low carb, when I cut out white sugar, starch, flour, wheat. I just feel good, and I can feel the difference when I eat something that my body doesn't agree with. So thankfully my food is pretty much on point for the most part, and I think that has saved me. If you think you can't gain weight after VSG, you're totally wrong. You can. It's actually very simple and easy, so if you're not going to work out, you must at least eat right. You cannot eat junk and expect to maintain or lose weight. So, what advice or tips would you give a pre-op or newbie? Research, take notes. This is going to sound like funny advice, but relax. The sleeve works. You may have some peculiar situations. For example, I have PCOS, which impedes losing any amount of weight quickly. Thankfully the inches come off, but I do not lose weight very quickly at all. So I had a different circumstance, but for the most part the sleeve works. You're not going to be the only person on the planet for which the sleeve does not work. It works. So trust your doctor, trust your nutritionist, trust your team, trust the people you count on to give you good advice, and do what you need to do. Follow the rules as best you can and relax, because it works. And document, and enjoy your journey, because this is the fun part. Because really, once you get to like 10 months, 11 months out, it's just normal life. It's a new normal. My new normal is I get up and I drink a protein shake, and I go to work and I have a snack and I have some breakfast, and then I work and I go to lunch and I have a snack, and I go home and I eat dinner, and there's the big changes are the fun part to me. The big drops on the scale, the big drops in weight, in inches, the changes in the contours of your face, your smaller arms, your smaller legs, your smaller breasts, which never happened to me. I'm still a G cup, y'all. Still a G cup. My boobs ain't going nowhere. Those big changes, those big exciting events happen in the beginning, so enjoy that. As much as it might frustrate you, enjoy that, because after a while it just becomes regular life, and you have to try harder to make it special. and memorable. So I think that would be my best advice. My goals for next year, I turned 40 in March, so I definitely would like to see the 170s by then, if not the 160s. I lose weight very, very slowly, so we'll see. Considering I'm still mid 180s in December, I don't know, but I'm gonna work at it, and you know, that's my goal. Just keep on keeping on, stay on track, stay on plan, do what I gotta do. Definitely travel more and enjoy this new body that that I have. You know, enjoy year 2. And just continue being a happier me. So I'm at 20 minutes, and I can't think of anything else I really need to put in this video. I will try to do a little slideshow of some before and during photos, because I'm pretty proud of the transformation I've made. But other than that, that's it. Thank you for sharing this journey with me and for being there with me, sending an encouraging or congratulatory word. There are a lot of people on this site, on Facebook, on Tumblr, and in my personal life that have really been there for me. I do have to say, a lot of people talk about how, oh, my friend, she's a hater. She hates that I had surgery and she won't talk to me. And my mom is you know, not supportive, and I've never had that. I've only ever had friends that are happy for me, have been very supportive. My family has celebrated with me every step of the way. Everybody has been great, so I have been blessed in that regard. So I'm signing off for my Surgiversary video. I don't know what this was. I was still talking, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still nuts. That didn't change. So so that's it. Thanks everybody, and we'll see you, I don't know, maybe not next week, but we'll do like an end of the year thing. If I, you know, happen to lose any more weight, I'll let you guys know. So love you all. Talk to you soon.